Yelich, Mitchell, Terrain. Yelich, Mitchell, Terrain. Contreras, Bowers, Laurel.
Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania and gorgeous PNC Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Well, Singy, he's been really up against it lately. Major struggles at the plate, but perhaps today he gets it going again.
Yeah, Boog, he needs to find his rhythm out there and just simplify his mindset in the box. I know it's easier said than done, but you just got to see the ball, hit the ball.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound today, Bubba Chandler. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. And that's how this series begins.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. Batting seventh, someone they're hoping breaks out in this one, Cooper Pratt.
Yeah, and for some reason, he's really struggled this year with runners in scoring position, Boog. I mean, he's hitting under 200 in those at bats, and your team needs you to come through if they're going to be able to raise that average in terms of runs per game. And when that's the case, it really gets in your head a little bit, and you start wanting to avoid pressure situations. If you're doing that, your career is going to go downhill. He's got to find a way to treat it like any other at bat, but that's obviously easier said than done.
Chandler, 23 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2021.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Strike on the inside corner. Just getting started here in Pittsburgh. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Bryce Terang, the next to hit, takes ball one. Terang matched a homer in his last game. 2 down, nobody on. Right down to shoot, and now it's even 1-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch, and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And he boots it. Still manages a throw, and that's the third out. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. This is Pirates baseball on the show Pittsburgh. Back here in Pittsburgh, and taking the ball for Milwaukee, Brandon Sproat. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Now a relay to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
Checks a swing, hit to the left side. Takes it in for the out. Here's O'Neal Cruz. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. One out and a runner at second here in game one of this three-game set. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. He did not go around. Oh, he can't hang on. And now they'll have runners on the corners with two away. So two outs with runners on the corners. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Dirt kicks away from the catcher, but no advance from the runners. Two on, two outs. Line drive, can't reach it. This should score at least one. One runs in, runner around third. Relay throw, safe. He beats the tag. It's 2-0.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Fouled off left side. Runner at second, 2 down. Foul ball still 0-2. Ball one there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one out to right. He makes the grab, and that is that. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. New inning getting started. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, William Contreras. Contreras went deep in his most recent game. That one in triple digits.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Fastball for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
In the air to left center. Cruz gets under it. One away.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt pop it. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And that one hops the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Luis Lara now at the plate. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Bowers, the runner at second with one away. And a big swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
The 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Lara checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Fouled off. He was late. Man at second. And that one is lifted in the air. And that's the third out. Milwaukee leads one. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Andy Rodriguez. Just missed. And the 1-0. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Bunt attempt popped up in plenty of time to first, and the bunt attempt doesn't work out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Flores with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. That one fouled off. 2-2. Next offering way off the plate. In the air, left field. Mangum turns to the right on the move. 1 up, 1 down.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Mangum on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Singy.
Well, he's known for that 4-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Hasn't given up any runs yet, so we might as well stick to the plan.
Yelich in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2 down, nobody on. Missed with a changeup, and now 3-0. Right side, hard hit. That ends the frame. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. And he's the home run leader on this team, Siggy. There's a swing and a drive. A dive, and he can't haul it in. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
Strike one. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. On the ground to short, Pratt. Throw to first in time.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So now with one away and a man at second. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz struck out swinging his first time. Right side, Terang. Throw to first in time. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. 2 outs and a runner at third here in game one of this 3-game set. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Here's a 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Pirates leave one, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swings through that one out in front that time.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And 1-2. Swings through it for the K. That K is his third of the game.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
That one a little bit high. Ball one. He's one of the best players in baseball at driving in runs, Chris. His RBI totals this season rank him in the top 10. Tap dances out of the way of that one. The Pirates up by 2. Top half of inning number 4. In the air to left center. Mangum has a beat on it. And there are 2 outs. And now it's William Contreras. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Down and away for ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Contreras started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. Comes a 2-2. And there's a ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. But it slices just foul.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom 4, digging in, Nick Gonzalez. In the air, right field, Freeland under this one, and there's one away. Pratt slings to first in time. Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Just missed. Hit hard but foul off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That misses, and that's ball 2. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Payoff pitch. And there's ball 4. Rolled over to third. Slings it across, and that's the inning. So 1 left for Pittsburgh as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. Here comes the 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts. Towards first, Horwitz takes it himself, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Cooper Pratt up now for the Brewers. Fly to left his first time. Out towards right center field. And that'll do it. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Pirates 2 and the Brewers nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Rafael Flores.
You know, these Pirates, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
On a bounce right side, Terang. Fires to first in time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. And that's ripped to the left, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Just missed.
Could use a ground ball here. Up it in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this. That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Hard liner. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Here's the third baseman, Jared Triolo. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. outside corner. There's a strike. That one close, ruled the ball. And a count 2-1. Late on that fastball. The Buccos trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air, center field. Mitchell in position. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Pirates strand a couple. They're up 2-0. Back here at PNC Park. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Justin Lawrence gets the call from the pen. This is his 3rd time out this year. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Mason Montgomery, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Matson getting cranked up as well.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Ripped on a line to center. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. His righty-lefty splits there. Swings and misses and one down below the zone. The Pirates leading by 2, and we're the top half of the 6th. Smoked on the ground a second. Slinging it to first in time. There's a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one ripped right center field. Back there. And that one is out of here. Christian Yelich leaves the yard. His 21st of the year, and they've got their first run. It's 2-1.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last.
A hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
Now here is Garrett Mitchell. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Right through there for a strike. On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the Brewers add one with a solo shot. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here in Pittsburgh, stepping in, Nick Gonzalez. That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brandon Sproat done for the night, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, D.L. Hall.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Gonzalez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Ground ball to the right side. Beats to second. Out there. And that's a double play. Wow.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Base is empty after the double play. Endy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. The 2-2 on the way. Curve in the dirt. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bucks go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. The new pitcher in the game, Mason Montgomery.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
William Contreras up next for the Brewers. That one at triple digits. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 1 away.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Montgomery measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. And he boots it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Now here's Jake Bowers. 1 for 2. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. The Brewers with the tying run on at first here in the top half of inning number 7. That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 1-2. On the ground, right side. Fires to second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Pirates 2 and the Brewers 1. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Set for the last half of the 7th. Leading off, Connor Griffin. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. On the ground, right side. Bowers takes it himself. That's it out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Back to the top of the order. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Two balls, no strikes to count. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And a 4-pitch walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Mitchell on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Pirates leave 1. but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Isaac Matson.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Well, one-run game. Luis Lara up now for the Brewers. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Brings it in. One up, one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
That's through there for a strike. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Carmen Mlodzinski, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Sal Freeland will hit next.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Fastball for a strike. Here's a strike. 95 of that one. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Ripped to right. Reaching for it, and breaks it in. Ball one, no strikes. The Buccos trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fought off foul. Fastball for a strike at 95. The 2-2. In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that's a pretty significant two-out walk as it moves the tying run up into scoring position. It's definitely not what you're looking for from your pitchers late in the ballgame.
Big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high-leverage situation.
Yeah, we're not sure what the numbers say, but clearly and in fact it could change the course of this game dramatically.
That one drifts inside.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
That misses the zone. Ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2 on, 2 outs. This is again 5 in a row. Garrett Mitchell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Payoff pitch. Ground ball right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They're down 2-1. Back here at PNC Park, and now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. On the ground, and foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
But this started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Stays alive. That one sizzling out its way through to the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Quickly, first and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center. When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
The 1-0. First and second, no outs. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. There's the strike at the knees. Nice stop to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Boog, that's a good at bat simply because they found a way to move both runners up a base. Now they're in a really good spot with 2 runners in scoring position. Don't be surprised to fall on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Second and third here. One away. That one missed. The pitch is upstairs. Ball 4, and they're loaded.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
So now here's the DH, Andy Rodriguez. Golden opportunity right here. foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. So they're all loaded up. In the air to left center. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had it.
That is the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Through 8 full, Pittsburgh leads this one 3-1. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Carmen Mlodzinski. A chance at his first save of the year. Digging in, Garrett Mitchell. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. Swings through that one for strike 2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Catcher challenge will take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisper, and the call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. This one in the air, center field. 2 away. So last chance for the Brewers. Next for Milwaukee, William Contreras. 1 for 3. Mlodzinski going for save number 1 in this spot. Swing and a ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Tying run at the plate. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. A 2-run blast.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boo. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So digging in, Luis Lara. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Griffin settles underneath it. And that is that. A rally in the top of the 9th, and we've got a whole new ball game. All tied up at 3 apiece. Now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off, Joey Bart.
One big swing could end it, but I'm sure he's just looking to find a way on base, get something started.
Gets handed the rock out of the pen.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. Going to count 1-2. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Base hit right field. And now the winning run is on base.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. Over to Terang. 1. On to first. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. Curve in the dirt. Two down, nobody on. We're in the last half of inning number 9. The 1-1 is fouled off.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Out to short. Pratt. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Score remains tied at 3. Back now, we're in extras, and there's a new arm on the mound, Kyle Nicholas.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Pratt getting ready to hit. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved his zone. So they still got both their challenges. Man at second. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Cruz under it. And there's one away. Hit on the ground to short. No throw, and everyone is safe.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ballgame.
And here is Joey Ortiz. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
2 on, 1 out. And that one clips the corner. Hit in the air, center field. Cruz moving under this one. And there are 2 down. Flips the outside corner. Strike 1.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got it. Nicely done at first for the out. It's the Brewers 3 and the Pirates 3. On to the bottom of the 10th. Stepping in, O'Neal Cruz. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two now. Gets a piece. And stays alive. Here's the 2-2. And that one missing low. Jared Triolo waits on deck for Pittsburgh. And a payoff pitch. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And that clips the inside corner. Just missed. And a count 1-2. The winning run on second base. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Just missed. In the air, right field, Freeland settles underneath it, and that is the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Pittsburgh, on to extra innings. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. That misses the zone, and that is ball one.
Right through there for a strike.
And it's second. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Here comes the 0-1. Liner snagged at first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Go ahead run on base. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Known for his late inning heroics. Out towards right center field. Cruz on the move to the gap. And that's the third out. One run could win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. All tied up at 3 apiece. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Here's the left fielder, Jake Mangum.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Abner Uribe gets the ball now.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
That catches the corner. Mangum wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
One away. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. That's a little bit low.
Man, you got to wonder with first base open, one out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, well, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's throwing, good pitches, but even better takes.
Out to short. Throw to first in time. Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a flyout. A little out front there as he swings through it. The Pirates with the winning run standing at second here in extra innings. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Terang over to first in time. Beats him to the bag, and that means we're playing 12. 12th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here at PNC Park. On to the 12th. Jake Bauers up now for the Brewers. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has him, fires the first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
That one to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Cooper Pratt up now for the Brewers. Late on that fastball. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's the third out. Brewers strand one. We're in extras here. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. And a sac bunt here. Ortiz. Throw to first in time. On the corner at the knees for a strike. Winning run at second with one away here in extra innings. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first in time. Spencer Horwitz digs in now. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one fouled off.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Winning run stands at second. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So one left. Inning number 13 set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick. Hard on the ground to first. Horwitz steps on the bag. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Pitch out, but no action. Up and in, and it's 2-0.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
He gets there on a slide. The throw to the plate, not in time. He beat it, and they got the lead. Here comes Christian Yelich. He's already homered here in this one. That one's upstairs, ball one. That's ripped into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. And it's a 2-run lead in extra innings. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Foul ball. And at second. Swings and misses. For a 2-down.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. This is Bryce Terang. That one not close. And that's ball 1. Second 2 down. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And another ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter off runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Next offered in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Ball 4, 2 aboard.
Hopefully he figures it out on the mound because they're running out of arms in that bullpen.
And that one is in for a strike. To short, Griffin. Throw is low, and he can't hang on safe. So up next, Jake Bauers. He made his presence felt in a big way back in the 9th with a 2-run homer.
Yeah, it was a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone was fired up, even the bat boy pretty hyped, and obviously a swing that's been huge in terms of where we are now in this ball game.
Fouls away the first offering. Oh, he hit him, and that brings home a run. This one in the air, center field. Cruz settles under this one, and that'll do it. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. And now this crowd, after grinding it out this long, finds their club. Last half of the 13th set to go. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Trevor McGill on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, with 2 strikes, you want to stay back long enough for that breaking ball, but he handled a fastball slightly elevated. Good job by the hitter right there to spoil it away.
Swing and a ball popped up. Pratt should have this one, and there's 1 down. Line drive. Mitchell going after it. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 away. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Last chance now for the Pirates. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. This to third, and he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and that'll do it.
Well, 13-inning win on the road. Very impressive all the way around. But what I like is the opportunity that certain players who don't contribute a whole lot game to game, they came in big in this one. And I think they'll be looked upon and called upon in future games to help get the W as well.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.